Hi everyone. If you don't listen to the intro, keep in mind this is 1 through 4, okay? So this is your reading for Mercury being in Scorpio right now, Mercury going retrograde in Scorpio on the on the 31st, on Halloween. And Scorpio season with the sun being in Scorpio. So basically, like now through the end of Scorpio season, what's going to go on for you? I've got the Halloween Tarot and Nightmare Before Christmas playing cards. I'm so excited. I hope you guys love this as much as I already do. So let's do this. 1 is Serpentine. Oh, I had my Avengers Thanos bracelet with all the Infinity Stones and my rings, but oh well. Serpentine. Okay. So, 7 of Bats. 7 of Bats is the 7 of Swords, which is like a deceptive, sneaky type of energy, and it wanted to come out reversed, but it ended up landing upright. So there's some kind of trickery, some sort of sneakiness happening. Either from you or another person, or both. So let's find out what's going on. 9 of Wands reversed. Some type of battle is ending. Something that's really been draining you. This energy is going to change in this time period. This sneaky behavior, this battling type of energy that you have going on in your life. Got the 8 of Wands reversed. Yeah, you've been feeling really tired. You've been feeling really drained. The 8 of Wands is like action, fire, communication, and it's reversed. So I feel like your communication with others has been draining, exhausting, unsuccessful. But there is a change. A lot of fire here. I'm definitely seeing a lot of fire here. I know the cards look weird, huh? Let's just move. I'm going to move these a bit. Okay. Your reading. So we've got 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Or the 7 of Bats, the 9 of Imps, and the 8 of Imps. 2 of Bats. Yeah, you've been stuck in your head. That's part of why you're so exhausted. I think that this is happening for you now, but there will be a change. I don't feel like this is representative of the whole time period of now through the end of Scorpio season. 2 of Bats. Yeah, I mean, even here, look, it's like you can't see, and then this cat, I feel like this cat is being sneaky. So I feel like there's other people who are being sneaky, I'm hearing going behind your back. And you're either aware of this or you're going to be aware of this soon. 5 of Bats reversed. Yeah, this is promising though. So this is all about like defeat, fighting with others, but it came out reversed. The 5 of Bats being reversed here, it's very promising. It's also like the 9 of Wands being reversed, being so promising. Because the 9 of Imps, the 9 of Wands, this is like the final battle. It's like they're ready for the final battle, but they're exhausted. This is reversed too. So no more battle, no more battle. 10 of Cups reversed, unhappy family life. It doesn't have to be a family. This can be a workplace. This could be a community. This is basically the people around you. It's like you're just not, I'm hearing you're not all seeing eye to eye with the 10 of Ghosts being reversed. I'm hearing a message for Halloween, get away. Like find a way to just get away, do your own thing, do something different. Clear your head. Yeah, because you're really stuck in your head. with the Two of Bats. You gotta clear your head. All right, now time for the Nightmare Before Christmas playing cards as the traditional tarot. I'm supposed to be blocking the light here. Okay, here we go. Five of Cups reversed. So these are, it feels like people you grew up with. So it's like childhood friends or family. And you've been so focused on your disagreements and your disputes with them that you haven't been thinking about your future and enjoying your present, enjoying like the new people that want to come in your life. But since it's reversed, because this is a card about focusing too much on the past, you're coming out of that energy in this time period. That's why I heard like get away. Like someone feels like your guide, your spirit guide, your angel, potentially even an ancestor for some of you, is like, you just need to get away. Like you just need to clear your head. I heard that very clearly. I'm also hearing start over. Like it's time for you to start over. We've got the Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, this is definitely people from your past, people from your childhood. Double message again. So we've got the double message of breaking free of disputes and arguments and battles. And then we've also got breaking free of the past and breaking free of the past with the Six of Cups being reversed. Also, if you're familiar with The Nightmare Before Christmas, I mean, his character is very controlling, right? You know, he won't let Sally just go be free and do her own thing and be true to herself. So I feel like that's also a message for you. These people may not be consciously aware that they're projecting this energy onto you, but you do need to break free of it. It's time. It feels like it's time. Okay, we've got the Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, another really promising message of breaking free of your emotional confusion. Like, I think you've been trying, I'm hearing people pleasing, like, not in a bad way though. Like, you really care about these people and you've been trying to make them happy but it's been really frustrating for you, and it's probably why like occasionally you find yourself lashing out or getting in arguments because you want to make them happy, but you're also reaching this point in your life where you really want to be true to yourself. So with the Seven of Cups, that's a card of like your emotions being all over the place, but this is coming out reversed. So you know, breaking free of that, like I'm feeling an energy of like pulling your emotions back to yourself. Pulling it all back from all those Seven Cups. Also, you know, this trio, again, if you're familiar with the movie, they're really playful. I mean, they're mischievous, right? You know, they work for Oogie Boogie, but it's like I'm hearing a message like you need to have fun. You just need to play again. Like you just need to play. Like be lighthearted. Like break free of this. A lot of like repetitive messages here for you, which is really great, actually. Okay, Eight of Cups reversed. You are reversing. You are, you're ignoring your own intuition, which is telling you that you need to walk away from these people. And I'm not saying you have to walk away from them forever. Eight of Cups is a card of walking away from emotional investments. The Eight Cups. You know, we just talked about the Seven of Cups. This is the Eight of Cups. So with it being reversed, I can feel like there's resistance. That's the word I was looking for. There is a resistance to walking away. Like I said, you don't have to do it forever, but you do need more time to yourself. You do need more time to go explore other options in your future. Like I'm feeling really strong, your future, your future, your future. I'm also feeling very strong, like ancestry here, like your ancestors, like part of your family line. I think this is part of you breaking generational curses. Also focusing more on self-love and self-development. You know, being a lone wolf, just to figure out what it is that you want. Like, even if it's just for a weekend. Not being a part of the pack. Because this pack, it feels like you guys have some really toxic dynamics right now. So you do need to step back for a little. And then you can figure out where you want to go from there, you know? It doesn't have to be so drastic. But you are resisting pulling your emotions back to yourself. Focusing on your future. Getting away. Clearing your head. Although it's what you need. And it feels like it's what your ancestors want for you. It feels like your family. It feels like probably your family and childhood friends, because if you think about it, a lot of our childhood friends, our dynamics will be similar to our family dynamics. Because as a kid, that's like what you're used to. That's the energy that you attract. It's the energy dynamic that you're used to. I said that already. Okay. So, 2 more cards. 9 of Cups being reversed. I did not see these cards. I like to real-time channel. This is another message of you needing to spend more time alone, just self-love. It's funny, I just channeled that message for you, but then this card is coming out now. So, 9 of Cups is a card of being emotionally fulfilled by yourself, of all your dreams coming true, of all your wishes being fulfilled. But from like a very solitary emotional place where you know who you are, you know what you want. So this is very important for you if you can focus on that, especially with Scorpio season and Mercury in Scorpio. Mercury Retrograde in Scorpio. It's like how we communicate with ourselves. Take advantage of this energy. I just got the chills, which is confirmation for you. Yeah, but I'm also feeling like Halloween, like wow out, like go have fun, go do something new, something fresh. Like it'll clear your head and you may get some insights, you may get some downloads out of nowhere. Especially because on Halloween, the truth is the veil between the physical and the non-physical world is thin. So it's easier to get like spiritual downloads and insights through your intuition. And actually, your ancestors communicate through your intuition if you allow them to. So you don't need me for it. You don't need this reading for it. But I'm also more than happy to do them. I love doing these. So, yeah. What? I'm also hearing, she's like, I'm not the dumb one. You're no fun. Like, a lot of people around you are trying to make you feel little or take from your energy. Don't allow it. You deserve better. If you're not familiar, that's like the song, like Boogie's Boys. And your final card, 9 of Pentacles reversed. Man, there's a lot of repetitive messages, but it's also really cool. So, we just talked about the 9 of Cups. Here she is again. 9 of Cups is being emotionally fulfilled in yourself, in what you really want. Self-love. And then the 9 of Pentacles is like being really abundant in who you are. Materially abundant. Like seeing your dreams manifest. So I think that if you do this work, you're going to start seeing your dreams manifest more. You just have to pull your energy back from these people who are, draining you, point blank, in one way or another. And I'm actually feeling a lot of different ways. Oh no, this pile fell. Oh no, it was just the stone. Sorry. So, bottom of the deck energies. So we've got the 2 and the 2 for the dice. Oogie Boogie's dice. I'm weirdly obsessed with the Oogie Boogie man. Side note. I'm seeing this because 2 is the number of partnership and you got a double 2. This is for all 4 piles. So, that clearly applies for your pile and we know why. It's like the people who are around you, the way you come together with another person and that energy exchange. Does it drain you? Does it empower you? Does it inspire you? Does it exhaust you? You have to ask yourself these questions. And then also, it's a message of pulling your energy back to oneself to figure out how you want to come together with other people, setting healthy boundaries so your energy isn't drained in whatever way you do need to set those boundaries. And there's all different types that you can do, like you can come around sometimes, but you can't have an influence on my decisions, or, I'll see you once a week, or I'll talk to you on the phone once a month, or I love you, but you can't be in my life. There's certain decisions you have to make surrounding boundaries right now. Double 2s. 9 of Swords, here she is again. This is bottom of the deck. I feel like if you watch The Nightmare Before Christmas, really pay attention to her character. She's got some messages for you, okay? I'm not even kidding. 9 of Swords is anxiety. It's sleepless nights. It's anxiety to the point where, it can be physically draining. Your own anxiety. So, this is something that really needs to be dealt with. Also, you've got 3 9s now, so it's close to the end of a cycle in your life, so you can start a new one. because 10 is the end, and then 0 is 0 point, and then 1 is the beginning of a new cycle. And the Ace of oh, by the way, it came out, the bottom of the deck energies were reversed. So this is very promising. Like, I really feel like this is going to be a really big wake-up call for you, and I'm honored to help you, really. But it was actually reversed. So I really feel like you're going to realize this. You're going to pull your energy back. You're going to make use of this Scorpio energy and Scorpio season and have fun on Halloween and really do what you need to do to, like, start the next cycle in your life because it's reversed. Oh my gosh. I thought, silly. Knight of Pentacles is still calling to me for you. This is like, you may need to make some slow and steady change in your life, but just as long as you're dedicated, you will. Okay? So you can have ultimate abundance. There's Oogie Boogie. And then Ace of Pumpkins came out reversed. This is the universe handing you a new beginning in life. And look at all those treats. New growth. The flowers. It's reversed because it's almost ready. I mean, it feels like the universe is really supporting you in this. So, just do your work to co-create with the universe so you can start a brand new, healthy cycle of relationships in your life with the double twos. Okay. Two. Black tourmaline. All right, what's going on with you? We're going to start with the Halloween tarot, and then we're going to go on to the Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, so we've got 7 of Cups. Options. I'm hearing options. You're ready for a new start. You have a lot of options. Kind of feels like sky's the limit with this for you. Yeah, like it looks like you're trying to pick and you just don't know which one to pick. And these are emotional investments. Something that's true to your heart. The Sun. This is abundance, this is happiness, this is clarity. I have a feeling that you may not know which option you want to choose, but you'll get clarity in this current time cycle from now through the end of Scorpio season with support from Mercury Retrograde and Mercury being in Scorpio and Scorpio season and the veil being thin for Halloween. You're going to get clarity. Like clarity feels very strong for you for the Sun card. Clarity for your choice. You got the Star reversed. I'm hearing a lack of hope. Like you're losing faith and you're losing hope, but then you kind of snap yourself back out of it. You remind yourself that there is hope and that your dreams are there for a reason. I'm definitely feeling like you oscillate between like the Star reversed and the Sun. A lack of hope and then like clarity and optimism. Because you don't know what to choose. You don't know where to go. You don't know where you want to invest your emotional energy. Yet. I'm hearing yet very strongly. Knight of Bats. So Knight of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get some serious clarity. Swords are mental. The bats represent swords. Yeah, and I feel like it's like a rushing in of clarity is what I'm feeling for you. Clarity's going to rush in. So just try to remain like open and receptive to that. And every time you start losing hope and faith, like try to move your mind back into that like hope and optimism. With the Strength card being reversed, well, I'm getting an interesting message here. You're used to someone taking care of you the way that she's checking on the health of this lion. You're used to someone like licking your wounds for you is what I'm hearing, but you're learning to lick your own wounds. That's what this cycle right now, this cycle of time is doing for you. So although you tend to oscillate between like hope and despair, it's teaching you a lesson in healing yourself, which is very valuable and will help you make the right decision that's right for you. This person, I'm also getting another message, was making decisions for you. And so you're learning to make decisions for yourself now, which is beautiful. Rough, but beautiful, you know? Four of Cups reversed. I have a feeling you've been going through a dark night of the soul, a period of darkness, loss, feels like. But with the Four of Cups being reversed, this is like you breaking out of a rut. And I know you feel like you're in a rut right now and you feel very confused. And like I said, you're oscillating, you know. And also I'm getting emotional confusion with the Seven of Cups, which is what this card talks about. But during this cycle of time, now through the end of Scorpio season, with all of the transits I mentioned, you're going to break free of this rut. It's exactly the message here for you. And you're going to do it for yourself. That's like what the important part is. You're doing it for yourself. Six of Pentacles reversed. One-sided giving. Instead of accepting help from others, you're giving to yourself. And look, remember his character in the movie? He's very controlling. You know, he's like Sally's father, and he won't let her be free. And I feel like that represents whoever this person was. Or maybe even people. Sometimes like one prominent person that we've had that energy dynamic with, it kind of leaks into like other relationships, and then we tend to have like similar relationship dynamics throughout our life because we're used to that like certain energy exchange, however it is, you know. Two people coming together in any way, shape, or form is an energy exchange. So, yeah. Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, this person, they also, it feels like it feels manipulative. Five of Swords, it's like mentally sparring. It's like going at each other, whether it's like obvious or passive. And I'm feeling actually a lot of passive aggressive energy here. Breaking free of that too. And then you're also noticing like as you break free of this person, it feels like one dominant person. You're noticing all the relationships in your life are transforming because you're not coming from a defensive place. This person did kind of come at you, whether they were consciously aware of it or not, you know, controlling, manipulative, and you're breaking free of that sort of energy dynamic between two individuals, which is completely transforming your life for the better, with the Five of Swords being reversed. Look how creepy that little dude is. And this is reversed. Like you're breaking, like look at they look so sneaky. Like you're like, hey, not in a good way. King of Cups reversed. Look, it's Jack Skellington. You're very powerful, and you have the capability of being very generous with yourself and with others. I think you've always been very generous with others to the point of depleting yourself, and now you're learning to be generous with yourself. And it's going to make you very happy, like the way Jack looks in this picture. King of Cups came out reversed for you, but I think it's just because it's what you're working on, so it can be upright. That's why I'm like, I feel like this is like your key card. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's like just all about being like really strong in your emotions, balancing your logic with your emotions, being really generous of heart with yourself and with others, you know, and being aware of how you feel and like having like hold on how you feel and not letting your emotions run you. Eight of Pentacles reversed. There's two different groups of you. One group of you, you are avoiding the work. You're avoiding this work. This is the card of working. Others of you, you're working too hard on this. You're aware of this already, and you are like, you're trying too hard instead of just like allowing the healing to happen. It's literally one or the other for those two extremes. And there's two groups of you. So you'll have to decide. But this is the card of like working, pentacle after pentacle. So your manifestations can happen in the material world. Your last card is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. I think that you're looking at the relationships you've already had in your life. You're reflecting on them. You're either reflecting on them too much, or there's a need to reflect on them based on the last two groups of people that I just mentioned, in terms of groups of people who are watching this video. This is in the traditional tarot. This person is looking down at all of these, pentacles, and pentacles are the physical world, the physical manifestation. So with it coming out reversed, like I said, it's one or the other. Either you need to reflect on past relationships to learn the lessons and fully integrate the closure and the healing and the forgiveness necessary of self and of the others. But then there's another group of you where it's like you just need to let it go. Like you just need to accept that like what relationships happen in the past are over and done with, and it's time to move on. It's time to have like healthier dynamics in your relationships, and it's going to be so worth it and so much better. Yeah, so with the bottom of the deck energies, along with the dice, I start with the dice, Oogie Boogie's dice, it's double twos, so it's about relationships. And for you, I'm feeling really strong romantic relationships. Could be friendships too, but I think it's like a parent, a controlling, manipulative parent or a leader, authority figure in your life. Their controlling, manipulative dynamic with you filtered into your romantic relationships, possibly even your friendships. And now you're learning how to be more self-reliant, to redesign how you want to have your relationship dynamics be in your life. And that's the number 2. And you got double message of 2. Also, 2 and 2 is 4, which is stability and grounding. So I feel like you're getting really grounded in yourself right now. So you can have better relationships. With the 9 of Swords being reversed as the bottom of the deck energy, this is you coming out of the anxiety you've been in, the sleepless nights you've been in, the exhaustion. For you, the exhaustion of oscillating between hope and despair and all the loss that you've been through, and, the emotionally manipulative and draining dynamics you've had with people in your past, healing from that. It's been difficult. But this is you coming out of that anxiety in this time period. Super promising. And then the Ace of Pumpkins reversed was another bottom of the deck energy. And this is the universe handing you a new beginning. I think for you, it's like the universe handing you a new relationship or new relationships because of all the treats that are in this pumpkin. And since it's reversed, it's like the universe wants to give this to you as soon as you do the work. It's like I'm hearing it's just waiting for you. And I'm also hearing it's time. Okay? Okay. 3. Silverleaf Jasper. So what's going on for you? You've got the 5 of Pumpkins reversed. Ooh, this is so good. I'm already feeling relieved for you. You've felt a lack mentality in your life. Whether it was like, I'm feeling for you like childhood lack. Maybe survival. You've been in survival mode like all of your life, but it's like you're finally ready to thrive. That's what I'm feeling. I'm also feeling like emotional though. I'm also feeling like an emotional lack mentality. And I think that there's some type of, I'm feeling like an overflow of like self-love for you coming in. This feels extremely transformative, extremely relieving. Whatever this lack mentality, whether it's like survival, or like emotional fulfillment or both, like you're coming out of this energy. You're coming out of this lack mentality. Yeah. Wow, that's super good. Oh, the first two were kind of heavy, so it's nice for a little relief. The universe always does that. I love that. Whenever things get, like, too tough, the universe, if you're open to it, will send you relief. But you have to be open to it. And you have to be willing to do the work that's necessary, you know. Sometimes you have to push yourself beyond your physical limits. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I feel like it's important that I am, and I'm sure it'll apply. 6 of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing a return to innocence. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I'm feeling dark and rainy, and like that's been your life. Like you've been feeling like cold and like hungry, and I have a feeling a lot of different that will apply differently for different viewers. You know, like you can be emotionally hungry or literally hungry, you know, or like having trouble finding a place to live or a job that you want to keep. Like it can be hunger in like all different forms. But with this, it feels like a return to innocence, and it also feels like people helping each other out. Like I have a feeling you're going to find people who are going to help you and you're going to help them. And I'm also feeling you conquering this. Like I said, coming out of survival mode and going to thriving mode. And then once you're thriving, like all these great people coming around you. And it also feels like soul family. Feels like kindred spirits. I'm also feeling like this is your Halloween. And you're going to have a lot of fun. And just remember, like, embrace that innocence and embrace that fun. I feel like you really deserve it. You've been through a lot. I can really feel it. But I also feel like intense relief. So if you haven't felt that yet, it's coming. 4 of Bats reversed. I think you intuitively knew like your life was going to change. It wasn't always going to be this way. And I have a feeling you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for things to get better. And like I said, with this being reversed, like the waiting's over. It is getting better. I'm also feeling like you spent a lot of time in bed. You spent a lot of time kind of flat out, like exhausted. I have a feeling you had to work really hard for survival. But then I also noticed, like, with this cat being here, like, you've always been looked out for. In one way or another. Like, I have a feeling that maybe you have noticed that there were certain points in your life where, like, you couldn't go anymore. Or you were, like, you needed something so bad and it did, like, kind of magically appear. It's because you're not alone. I'm getting the chills. That's confirmation. You're not alone. There are spirits that are with you. You know, we all have a spirit team. We all have guides and angels and ancestors and sometimes even archangels that look out for us. We have animal guides if we choose. Sometimes they choose us. Elementals, spirits. I mean, there's the list goes on and on. So don't doubt the power of magic. I think you've seen it in one way or another. And I'm feeling like maybe just small ways, but still, you know? So coming out of that waiting, feeling the magic again, feeling the magic of innocence. Like I'm also being drawn to like the stars in the sky here. You know, the magic. You're feeling the magic again. You're looking up to the stars with hope again. Queen of Bats reversed. So, the Queen of Swords reversed. Well, I'm feeling 2 different messages. One group of you've been dealing with someone who's extremely emotionally manipulative with how they communicate. Another group of you've been, you know, in such a dark place that you haven't exactly been the nicest person. But I'm also hearing that that's not who you are. That was just a product of your circumstance. And things were difficult. And you're not being judged as harshly as you think you are by the divine, God, the universe, whatever you choose to believe in. Like forgiveness is there for you, and I think you just need to forgive yourself. That feels like a really strong message for you. And I think there's a small group of you that you need to identify who this manipulative person is in your life, because it feels like the last tie you need to sever to truly thrive. And you may not have to like sever for good, but you may need to set some healthy boundaries with whoever this person is. Queen of Swords reversed is swords are mental and communication, the way that they're communicating. Reversed, it's like manipulation, control, power, passive aggressiveness, even verbal abuse, gaslighting. So just try and figure it out if there is anyone in your life like this. But that one message, like I said, came in really strong. So the Fool. Yeah, like I was saying, like there's that last tie you need to sever. Or you know what? I'm also feeling like in order to have this new beginning, the Fool is all about this new beginning. It's that innocence. It's that like no baggage, taking that leap of faith, starting fresh. And look, the moon is smiling on the Fool. This is within you very strongly. Maybe you're being too hard on yourself is the problem. You can't judge yourself too hard for who you were when you were going through such darkness. Yeah. It's time for you to forgive yourself and forgive others and, set healthy boundaries with anyone that you need to and have this fresh, innocent, new start in your life. And look, there's even more stars in this one. And look, there's the cat again. Like you're still being looked out for. Look how happy he is. Like he's got candy. Like I definitely feel like you definitely need to have fun on Halloween. You need to come together with other people. You need to have some candy. Like do something fun. Okay? Use the holidays as an opportunity to explore how this feels, if you're not already feeling it. Okay. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you've been carrying a lot of heavy burdens, and I think you're having trouble putting them down. But look, it's like he's carrying all these burdens, but all he has to do is just drop them. And look, you're already starting to. One of them already dropped. Look, the moon's still there. Like, come on, you can do it. See, it's like, look at the moon's face there, and then like look at the moon's face here. Like it's like smiling. It's like, are you gonna do it? And then it's like, oh, you did it. This is the end and the beginning. Oh. 9 of Cups. Oh, so good. Where'd you go? There you are. 9 of Cups. Wow. Deep transformation. This is a card of like being, look at, he's happy. And ghosts or cups in the traditional tarot, it's emotions. It's like he's happy, genuinely happy in his feelings, thriving, dreams coming true. The moon's smiling again. I'm definitely noticing this pile needs to stop. I'm definitely noticing like the colors at the bottom are fiery, right? It's the colors of fire. It's like you can create whatever you want from like an emotionally balanced place. I'm really strongly feeling your main message here is you got to forgive yourself. It's time to forgive yourself, and it's time to forgive anyone else who hurt you. Because keep in mind they were going through their own dark, period as well. Sometimes we don't always act as our like best and most evolved self when we're going through terrible times, and I can absolutely tell you that from personal experience. I'm not necessarily proud of how I've acted in the past, but I also forgave myself for it, and I saw the lesson in it, and it allowed me to have more compassion for myself and for others. So I really feel like that's a message for you too. And I feel like that's your journey right now, and it's continuing, it's ongoing, like you'll heal and then you'll notice it comes back again. Sometimes healing happens in layers. Sometimes you'll heal something and then there's something else to heal after that, but never forget to stop and appreciate how far you've come. 9 of Cups, it's the card that I think everybody wants, regardless of like how successful they are in life in terms of, how they're surviving. This is truly thriving emotionally in yourself, having all your wishes come true. Self-love. So good. And this is like what's going to happen for you in this period of time. So, wow. Amazing transformation, huge transformation. Just put down the burdens, forgive yourself, forgive others. 7 of Pumpkins. Yeah, you're just kind of waiting. you're looking at what's happened in the past and you're kind of waiting to see what comes next. But during this time period, like I said, you're going to come out of that waiting period with the 4 of bats being reversed. And then I think you're also going to come to terms with everything that's happened with, this scarecrow. He's got a smile on his face, and you may even start to see the blessings that happened in those circumstances that you once thought were like terrors and nightmares, There's always a lesson to be learned. Always. There's always a silver lining. You just have to look for it. And I have a feeling you're gonna really start seeing it more. You're gonna look at your past, all these pumpkins, and you're gonna start seeing things in a more positive way, which is gonna allow you to move forward and be more like emotionally satisfied and fulfilled in yourself, and start manifesting your dream life. Thrive from a place of innocence and love. Okay, now on to your Nightmare Before Christmas cards, which are interpretations of the traditional tarot as well. We've got the Joker reversed. I didn't know there was a Joker card. Let's see. What can we channel from this? I know exactly what we're channeling from this now. If you're familiar with Nightmare Before Christmas, you know how he changes faces. It's like this came out reversed, right? And this is his sad face. This is his despair face. It's like you coming out of that for good and being constantly in his happy face. Sorry if you haven't seen the movie. Go see the movie. It's a classic and you'll know what I'm talking about. And it'll be like a very poetic, artistic way of like processing what you're going through, which I think is always so fun, right? 10 of Wands again. So we've got double 10 of Wands, okay? Like I said, I can feel you've been through a lot, but I also feel clear. Like this, the 10 of Imps, the 10 of Wands, it's fire. Wands are fire. It's like the fire has burnt away all of that bullshit that you had to go through. So you can have this fresh start. So you just got to like let it go. So, it's a double message of you being at the end of a cycle, you needing to put down your burdens, forgive yourself so you can start over, start fresh. Yeah, like I feel like you've been in the Oogie Boogie's lair. And now, like, Jack came in and saved you so you can go save Christmas, like you're Santa Claus, and you never even knew it. Naughty, naughty, if you haven't seen the movie. Naughty, naughty, go see it. I'm just kidding. I just love it so much. Okay. 7 of Wands. This is you being on top. This is you setting healthy boundaries. Within your own mind, I'm actually feeling like within your own mind is really key for you. Like anytime any self-defeating thoughts come up, like, oh, I could have done things so differently. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Oh, this, oh, that, any of those thoughts, like being like, no. Being on top of those thoughts, like squashing those thoughts. And thinking more about what did I learn from that? Look at how much stronger I am because I went through that. Specifically, that gave me the chills right in my chest. Yep. Strength. Being on top in your own mind. Setting healthy boundaries with others if there is anyone that you need to set boundaries with. 8 of Wands. This is like fast-moving fire. Fast-moving energy, communication. Like you're going to feel this vitality return. That's what it is. That vital fire. Instead of it being like fires of destruction, it's going to be like fires that create. You're going to start feeling that creative fire. Oh my God. I did not even see your cards. I think this is my favorite reading ever. I just have to say that right now. Wow. Look, it's Santa Claus. Told you about you're Santa Claus. You're freaking Santa Claus. This is a new beginning in the physical world, and it's upright. You're going to see some type of, the universe is going to help you with this new beginning in this time period, like now through the end of Scorpio season. I'm hearing a leg up. You're going to get some help. You're going to see some opportunities that you need to grab. So even more of a reason to do the healing. I love that Santa Claus came out for your pile. It makes me so happy. 2 of Pentacles. I'm hearing let the ghosts of your past go. Let them go. Let them go in forgiveness. Let them go in peace. Accept them. I'm also feeling like with this being like juggling, it can be juggling with the Two of Pentacles. Like prioritize, for this new life that you want to start. Prioritize what's important. Make sure to maintain personal balance. Take time for yourself when you need to. Wow. So the dice for all 4 piles is 2 and 2. So for you, I actually am seeing this more as building blocks. Building blocks of life. Like, what do you want to create? Because you have this vitality return to you. Like, really figure it out and pursue your dreams. They're your dreams for a reason, So, 2 and 2, I'm definitely seeing that as building blocks. 2 is the number of partnerships, coming together with others. Yeah, because you have this 6 of Cups card, which is coming together with others and soul families and innocence. At least, that's how you can read it, and that is how it's being channeled for your pile. So, yeah, relationships. I'm feeling more friendships, though, for you. Focus on friendships. Those are going to be very helpful for you, and you'll find kindreds, which I believe is the exact word that I used previously in your reading. If it wasn't for yours, it was for Patu. Okay? So 9 of Swords reversed, bottom of the deck energy for all 4 piles. This is you coming out of your anxiety, your sleepless nights, being flat out, like I was telling you, exhausted. You coming out of that anxiety. Severe anxiety, understandably. And the Ace of Pumpkins reversed as another bottom of the deck energy. Like I said, look, because you got the Ace of Pentacles, which is the universe handing you a material new beginning, and then the Ace of Pumpkins. It's the same thing. Oh my gosh, I just realized that. Ace of Pumpkins is the Ace of Pentacles. So for you, like, not only does it want to come in for you, like it does for all 4 of these piles, all these treats and all this new growth, but for you, it's actually going to happen. Because you're Santa Claus. Okay. 4. The Apache Tier Obsidian. Okay. What's going on with you? The Chariot reversed. I'm feeling like you want to go on a trip. You want to move forward. You want adventure. You maybe even want a new home. You want a fresh start, but you don't see any movement happening with the Chariot being reversed. Like, you're ready to get in the car like this pumpkin. You're ready to go, but it's just not happening. I'm also feeling like that is divinely guided. Sometimes what we want isn't what the universe wants, and we got to work with the universe. Feels very like a message for you, absolutely. 6 of Pentacles. You're in a period of your life where your energy is needed somewhere. Someone is in need of your sustenance. Someone is in need of your generosity in one way or another, whether it's emotional or material, which is why you're not moving forward. Like, part of your journey right now in life is selfless service, giving to others. And it feels like these people need you. It feels like multiple people, at least 2, because I'm seeing 2 here and I'm feeling like more than 1. And with the cat, I'm noticing through all these readings, like the cat is representative, like of kind of like an angel, or spirits that look out for you. Like you're being watched and you're being praised, like this new beginning that you want, whatever this is. It's like it's gonna happen for you, but just not yet. Like your work is not quite finished yet. And I feel like you're also like racking up blessings. I'm just going to call it like I see it. Knight of Pumpkins, yeah. This is the Knight of Pentacles, which is like the slow and steady knight. But remember, slow and steady wins the race. And for you, I'm feeling like you get a big win. Because you're coming from a very heart-centered place. You're really doing the work that's necessary. I really feel like, although you're resisting this and you want to move forward, you're still accepting this work. I feel like it's important. Temperance. So for this specific deck, I'm getting, with the imagery, it's like you're creating these healing potions for people. Metaphorically, of course. But yeah, it's like you're pouring emotional healing, you know, into this cup. You're pouring it into this big cauldron, and then you're giving, you know, the healing to those who need it. And it's beautiful. And actually, I'm on the verge of tears because you're like an angel for them. So, whoa, that kind of came out of nowhere. And that's so beautiful, by the way. King of Swords. Ooh, getting some like mental clarity from this. You're becoming more of a leader. You're learning a lot from this experience. You're finding that like while you're giving to others, like you're learning a lot from others, you know? And I feel like you're spending a lot of time alone, which is allowing your mind to sharpen. You're exploring and learning about what you want to explore and learn about, possibly regarding your craft or your profession. I feel like things you've always wanted to know, things you've always wanted to experience and figure out and immerse yourself in. Like you're actually doing it, and it's making you like very smart, very mentally clear, like and very much a leader. Like you can just see things very clearly. The moon. So I'm getting a few messages from this. One message is emotional fulfillment is waiting for you, but right now, like we were just talking about with the King of Swords, the King of Bats, like you're developing your mind and possibly even psychic gifts, which I meant to mention. Now I am. But the emotional fulfillment that you're craving, it's waiting for you, but it's meant to be a secret for now. It's kind of like this treasure chest. And when the time's right, you'll get the key. You'll be able to open it. So the secrecy, the kind of mystery, it's supposed to be exciting for you to look forward to. And also just kind of be aware of what's going on in your journey. I'm also getting another message that the people that you're being generous with, who need you, they're also helping you to heal some emotional wounds that either you were aware of or were not aware of. It feels like childhood traumas, even past life traumas. Maybe your family and you may be healing ancestral DNA, which is huge and amazing. And look, there's the cat again. Oop, there's my finger. There it is. And then look, here's the castle. It's like, this is the castle that you want to get to, right? And look, you're like, I just want to get to this castle. You'll get there. See, it's there. It's like, this card is reminding you, it's there. It's waiting for you. But just finish what you're doing here first, because it's like, not only hugely transformative for you, but it's like hugely transformative for others too. You're doing some great works. And there's some great emotional abundance waiting for you. Wow, okay. King of Pentacles. So, you've got the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles in your reading. This doesn't have to mean that you're a man or a woman, and you can also be gender non-binary or transgender. It's just like a matter of the archetype of the gender, like the qualities of masculine energy, you know, like logic and leadership and outward expression of your dreams and willpower and getting things done and achievements, you know, like that masculine energy. So for you, you've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Bats. So it's like clear in thought, clear leadership, clear communication, along with abundance as a leader, like a kingdom. What? There's the castle. You're training for your kingdom or queendom. Take it out, you know, however you want. Wow. That's super amazing. Wow. Three of Pentacles reversed. So, the time will come when you have to leave these people behind. You know, you're working with these people now. This Three of Pentacles energy is like working with people, working together with them. It doesn't have to be like literal work. It could just be like, you know, spending time with them, talking to them, you know, whatever, debates, even just, you know, going out and doing things together. It's like just coming together in the physical world. So it's like there will be a time when you know, you leave these people behind and you go to your kingdom. Try not to focus too much on that though, you know, like try to be with these people for now because you're going to miss them. try and you may not even realize it until it happens. So I think the best thing for you to do is just be present in your experience. Yeah, and I'm also getting another message of like they may be more fun than you imagined that they would be. Like there may be great things about them you never saw before. Like, and I think you're already seeing that, like with them like kind of popping out of the bag. Like maybe they had more of a sense of humor than you imagined. Maybe you could be more of yourself than you ever thought you could be. Like, I don't think those are maybes. I think those are legit what's happening. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You are healing, I'm hearing abandonment issues. You are healing family DNA. You're healing a lack mentality, whether it's emotional or physical, or both. You're also learning to be alone and to not feel lonely. To enjoy it more. To appreciate it more. Because you're not going to be alone or lonely forever, but it's important to be strong in that. So, and this isn't reversed. So, you still are experiencing a lack mentality in this time period. But that's part of the lesson, like I was saying. 10 of Cups. Yep, family. Exactly. I'm just glad the messages are being confirmed. 10 of Cups. Also, I'm getting another message of, you told yourself that things were a certain way in your past, and you're starting to realize that your perspective was wrong. Like you saw people as villains when maybe they weren't, or villainous, or like they did something wrong when actually it was just your perspective, or actually it was you who did something wrong, etc. Like you're having a whole new perspective on these people that you're spending time with. And also this 10 of Cups, this happy, ultimate happy family. Like this is going to apply for your kingdom, your queendom. You're going to be so ready for it. And you can always come back and, see these people too. And you can always bring them in. Or, however you are free to design your life as a king or queen, right? Knight of Swords reversed. You're struggling with like cutting through your own, I'm just going to say it like I am feeling it. You're kind of struggling through through your own mental bullshit. Like you're struggling to accept this. And I actually feel like you're going to be struggling with this probably the whole time. But just keep reminding yourself of it. Keep coming back to this reading, I'm not saying like your thoughts are bullshit. Okay, I'm just saying it's like the fact that you're not mentally accepting that this is your journey right now and that you're living too much in the future. It's inhibiting you from truly healing, from truly experiencing and appreciating others. I think you're going to heal. It's just a matter of like when. And the sooner that you accept what's going on in your own mind and just find peace in that, instead of fighting the process, like the sooner you will find that like the work is complete, both within yourself and with others. Because this is the Knight of Swords, and this is like, I'm picturing you like going to battle with yourself and like not being successful. So like I feel like you're battling your own mind, which is why I said bullshit, Yeah. Sorry, I'm a Sagittarius. Sometimes it just like feels like the right way to say it. But I got my Libra moon and rising, so I always know how to smooth it over. At least I think so. Okay. Then you have the Knight of Wands reversed. A lack of passion. I'm feeling a lack of passion. Yeah, I see why you feel this way. This is difficult work that you're doing. It's mental and emotional work and healing for yourself and your family, it feels like. So I see why like you're tired and feeling a lack of passion. But like I said, just try to remind yourself of like how big and important this part of your journey is. Like this is the part where you make it so much better for yourself and others, and then the next chapter of your life I think is going to be like the best. Like you're going to remember it as like the most amazing transformation of your whole entire life, and you're going to tell your kids and your grandkids about it, you know. And I'm even picturing like your family being there and being like, yeah, you know, she was there for us and we were there for her and it was so amazing, and laughing about all the terrible shit that happened, you know. Whew. Yeah. Okay, hello. Crying is beautiful. Crying is a release. It's just hard when you're trying to like channel and talk. So for your dice, you got double twos. So for you, I'm feeling like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like kind of fighting with your own thoughts. You're going through a lot of energy transformation and you're feeling exhausted. So obviously your ego is going to be like very frustrated with this. But then I think your higher self and your intuition and your spirit team and guides and angels and ancestors, you know, they'll find ways to step in and show you like how beautiful this process is. So I feel like a lot of just back and forth energy for you. Also, the twos are the number of partnerships and coming together with others. So this is, you know, obviously part of your reading. So we've got the Nine of Swords reversed. It's you coming out of this anxiety, out of this exhaustion. Yeah, I mean, through this period of time, all this Scorpio energy, it's like death and rebirth. It's like deep transformation. It's like dealing with subconscious pain and trauma and fear. And at the same time, like enjoying it in like a very festive and artistic type of way because it's Halloween, you know, it's like Halloween season. And it's like holiday season with the families. So it's with your families. Yeah. So you are going to be coming out of this anxiety during this time period. You are going to be embodying this King of Swords and King of Pentacles during this time period. You are going to be kind of oscillating in your own mind and finding yourself exhausted in this time period. But it's hugely transformative. The next chapter of your life is going to be fucking epic. That's your reading. I hope everyone enjoyed this. It's an hour. Woo! I cried. It's beautiful. Happy Halloween. Please like the video if you did. Leave me a comment about anything. Questions, comments, anything. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want next. And feel free to subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to be notified for my next video. You never know what I'm going to do next.